Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to North Carolina. We're in Charlotte, or Banktown, as it's known to some. It's a place of financial might and impressive skyscrapers which you'll spot just outside of the Bank of America Stadium here in the middle of the city. As this afternoon we ready ourselves for a matchup between two sides who are still looking for their first win in this Club World Cup. It's Real Madrid versus Pachuca on another absolute scorcher of a day here in the States. And this is how the two teams line up. Real Madrid make just the one change to the side that drew in Miami last week against Al Hilal. That change is out wide as Rodrigo drops to the bench, giving young Arda Güler a chance to impress the new manager. No Mbappe in the squad still for Alonso's side, but back today after recovering from his knee surgery, Antonio Rudiger has a spot on the bench. Well, Pachuca named one change as well after being beaten by RB Salzburg last week. Some were expecting more changes. That only change is in midfield as Alan Bautista comes in for Pedro Pedraza. Leading the line is the man who has 10 in his last 20 appearances, former Premier League and La Liga forward, Venezuela international, Salomon Rondon, captains the side. They want an offside flag here, Real Madrid. They don't get it as Asensio gets a good grip on Salomon Rondon and gets the straight red card. Once again, Asensio shows his lack of maturity in a big game at the Club World Cup. Well, again, Real Madrid play with a high line. He's miles onside. Housen, the deepest of the two centre-backs. And Raul Asensio, 2 games on the bounce at the Club World Cup. One, he gives away a penalty. The next, he gets a straight red card.
Well, you know you're going to get running behind. There should be no contact. There's a little pull from there on, whether there's much contact or not. Once you get the wrong side, don't go anywhere near him. You know he's experienced. You know he understands the situation that he's going to be in. And he certainly makes sure that the referee has a decision.
And the start of the Xabi Alonso era continues to have a little bit of a wobble. 4 players around it in blue. It's over the wall and over the crossbar. Agustin Palavecino with the strike. And he looked like he tried to place it rather than go for any kind of power, but unfortunately placed it into the chairs behind the stand. And everyone, well not everyone, but a lot of people had Real Madrid down as the favourite to win this competition. Can they even win this game as Garcia comes forward? Vinicius Jr. Clever back heel into the path of Garcia. Baumann comes across to slow him down. And that looked like a shirt pull on Vinicius Jr. who hits the deck. Got a yellow card for diving in the opening game of the group for Real Madrid. I don't think there was a dive there. Rondon slides in behind for Kennedy. Can he get a shot? It is Kennedy. The angle's tight and he can only find the side netting. But just like in the Al Hilal game, Real Madrid are conceding opportunities, and the opposition, surely, if you give them these chances over and over again, will eventually take one. Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Arda Güler, back to Vinicius Jr., Alexander-Arnold, low cross into the box behind everybody in white though. And that's the first real attacking passage of play we've seen pulled together by Real Madrid. As the ball over the top here is for Salomon Rondon. He's got support on the right-hand side but can't make the pass. That was crucial. Kennedy gets a strike and a goal. Spilled by Courtois. Saved again though. A brilliant double stop from the Real Madrid shot stopper. And he's living up to his role there with that brilliance. As the yellow card for Pachuca. Palavecino gets a yellow, but he made the first save. Did Courtois. Wasn't his best, but recovered with the second.
Yeah, too many, awful defending. He's in that position. He knows he's going to get spun in behind, but Housen does well. He delays it. He waits, and it's this strike here. Catches you off guard. A lot of power and momentum. The follow-up is close. Courtois reacts quickly, gets back up, gets across. that slick passing of Real Madrid's sort of armoury that they have is not really there. These runs behind is what's needed.
That's a clever flick from one Garcia to the other. Here's Fran Garcia. Bellingham into the penalty area. Jude Bellingham! Jude delivers for Real Madrid. Oh, they like him here in Charlotte, you know. 10 minutes to go until half-time, and Xabi Alonso's side have the lead, and it's Jude Bellingham with a wonderful left-foot strike. 1-0 Madrid.
That's a great little flick round the corner, then they set off, but they support quickly. Bellingham just approaches it. So that touch there into a position, but don't underestimate what he does next. The strike is clean, it's pure, right across the goalkeeper. Accuracy, timing, they've waited for the chance. Just mentioned about staying solid, because they will create. The top players need to stand up. He is certainly one of those. Bellingham, as he produces yet again for Real Madrid.
Here's Kennedy, that's brilliant to get away from Valverde and get the shot away. Courtois down quickly to his left-hand side to palm it away. He's been the busier of the two goalkeepers here, and that was a solid save. You wouldn't think they're a man light, because here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's back for Arda Güler! Real Madrid are putting on a show here in North Carolina. The Galacticos love it, and so do the supporters.
This is a brilliant, well-worked goal. Controlling in the middle. We talked about that out ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays it really well right across early. This touch just sees him off. It's a wonderful touch into the penalty area. Güler getting involved. It's a fantastic set. Good touch. And you always felt the players they have, they're at Real Madrid, these situations are so comfortable for them. The timing, the arrival, the joy on the face.
Gonzalez, this is one in. Oh, and Courtois got something on that. Well, it was almost certainly a cross, but it almost turned into a Pachuca goal. Courtois once again keeping that Real Madrid clean sheet intact.
He tries to get out of his feet, tries to cross it. Would have been a lucky one. He'd have took it. Now this is an opportunity now, set piece.
Palavecino swings one in. Dealt with by Howson. Still not away. Montiel, that's a good cross to the back post. There's two there in blue, and it somehow goes wide. Well, there was blue shirts arriving at the back post. Montiel again, Real Madrid on the back foot here. John Kennedy bends one. Courtois there again. He was at full stretch that time. He had time to watch it, he had time to weigh it up, but it certainly wasn't the simplest save he's had this afternoon. John Kennedy comes forward here again. Saved by Thibaut Courtois. How many times have we said that in the last 60 minutes here in Charlotte?
Good areas. Dropping inside, getting his shots into the far corner, but seems to be his side, doesn't it?
Howson sees the running behind Bowerman. That runner is Vinicius Junior. Again, remember, a man like Real Madrid, not many options, but he finds one. Valverde. Out wide to Brahim Diaz, into the path of Valverde! Federico Valverde is there to put the seal on a brilliant win for Real Madrid.
Valverde Sensational performance. It just goes across to the fans. A leader, desire, box to box. A good run initially, but then they don't give it up. Checks, the ball comes inside. He's under pressure, but what he does is fights off the first one. A good crisp pass. He doesn't stop, drives into the area, and then it looks like he's got no chance, but he will get there. He will make sure. He tries to get something on the end of it. And does he deserve that? He does. Ever since they went to 10 men, he's drove his team all the way. It's a fantastic goal to top off a big recovery from Real Madrid.
Here's Montiel. Looking for options, but he's faced with Modric, Ceballos and Brahim Diaz. And now Antonio Rudiger, who gets stuck in, as you'd always expect. Chance over Pachuca, deflection, and they're back in it. And it's the man we talked about pre-match, the danger man, Montiel, Elias Montiel, the teenager, pulls one back for Pachuca. And with 10 minutes to go, the 10 men of Real Madrid don't have their 3-goal cushion anymore. Surely they can't go back into this.
Yeah, a real good moment for the young man you mentioned, who looks like he's going to have a bright career. Good turn, tries to put it in the bottom corner. It's a wicked deflection. Even on this occasion, Courtois can't do anything about it.
And there it is. Win number 1 for Xabi Alonso and Real Madrid at the Club World Cup as it boils over here in Charlotte at the full-time whistle. It all started so poorly for Real. Raúl Asensio sent off in the first few minutes, but goals from Bellingham, from Güler and Valverde seal the win. Pachuca are out. Real Madrid take the 3 points. The finish is Real Madrid 3, Pachuca 1.